My name is Lily, and for as long as I can remember, my mother Evelyn had this secret habit that only happened when it rained. Every time the sky turned gray and the first drops fell, she would grab this plain-looking ceramic bowl from the kitchen cabinet, the same one every time, and hurry outside. She'd hold it up, letting the rainwater fill it slowly, like it was something precious. Then she'd walk to the far corner of our backyard, dig a small hole in the soft earth, place the bowl inside, and cover it completely with dirt. She'd mark the spot with a little white stone and walk away without a word. A full year later, exactly 365 days, she'd go back, dig it up carefully, and pour the contents into tiny glass vials. Wealthy-looking strangers, always from overseas, would show up at our house. They'd pay her stacks of cash, take the vials, and disappear. Mom never explained it. When I was small, I just thought it was one of those weird adult things moms do, but I grew up. By the time I was 17, the questions wouldn't stay quiet anymore. One stormy afternoon, as thunder rolled in the distance, I watched her from my bedroom window. She was out there again, soaked to the skin, holding that bowl like it was made of gold. "Mom," I called from the doorway later, arms crossed. "Why do you do that? What's so special about rainwater that's been buried for a year?" She wiped her wet hair from her face and gave me a long, careful look. "Because," she said quietly, "anyone who drinks it becomes young again, truly young. The years peel away like old paint." I laughed at first, nervous, disbelieving, but she didn't smile back. Her eyes were serious, almost sad. That night, I couldn't sleep. How could buried rainwater do something like that? And if it really worked, why didn't she ever drink it herself? The next time it rained, the routine was the same. I heard her rummaging through the cabinets, muttering about the bowl. "Mom, just use a different one," I said, leaning against the doorframe. "There are dozens." "No," she snapped. "It has to be this one. The others won't hold it right." I rolled my eyes, but helped her find it anyway. Anything to stop the noise. Later, from my window, I watched her stand in the pouring rain, arms raised, letting the water fill the bowl. Her clothes clung to her, but she didn't move until it was full. Then she covered it, carried it to the back corner, and buried it again, same spot, same careful patting of the soil. I started noticing more. There were small white stones in a row along the fence now, each one marking a buried bowl. The calendar in the kitchen had dates circled in red ink. The days the buyers were coming. The money was good, really good. Our house was paid off, groceries never ran low, and Mom never seemed to worry about bills. But the more I watched, the more questions burned inside me. Why only foreigners? Why never local people? And why did she always look so tired after a sale, like something heavy was sitting on her chest? One evening after school, I came home to find 3 strangers in our living room, 2 women dressed in sharp men's suits, sitting with legs crossed, and 1 man in a dark coat. Mom sat opposite them on the single chair, bowl on the coffee table between everyone. I didn't go in. I stood at the hallway window and watched. Mom carefully poured the water from the freshly dug up bowl into 3 small glass bottles. The strangers inspected them under a pocket light, nodded, then slid an envelope thick with cash across the table. They left without smiling. Mom counted the money at the kitchen table, her face calm but exhausted. Later that night I asked, "Mom, why do you only sell to people from other countries?" She froze, then said, without looking at me, "Go finish your homework, Lily." She never answered. That night I couldn't stop thinking, if the water really reversed aging, why didn't she drink it? Mom was in her late 40s. She had wrinkles around her eyes, gray in her hair. She looked older every year. The doubt turned into anger. Why keep this miracle from me? From herself, the curiosity became unbearable. One rainy night, after Mom had gone to bed, I waited until 1 a.m., then I slipped out the back door. The yard was dark and muddy. I crawled under the low fence Mom had put up recently, barbed wire at the top now, like she was protecting a treasure. I found the newest white stone marker. With shaking hands, I dug. The soil was soft. My fingers hit the bowl quickly. I pulled it free, wiped off the dirt, and stared at the clear water inside. My heart pounded. I lifted it to my lips. Dogs barked suddenly from the neighbor's yard. I jumped, lost my balance, and twisted my ankle badly on the slick ground. I cried out in pain. Mom was there in seconds, flashlight in hand, face pale. "What are you doing?" she hissed, pulling me up. She half carried me inside, sat me on the couch, and bandaged my ankle roughly. "I know what you were doing," she said. "You think you're clever. You're not. Leave it alone, Lily. This isn't for you." She went back to bed without another word. But I couldn't stop. The image of that bowl wouldn't leave me. Weeks passed. Mom started locking the back gate. Workers came and added more wire, metal posts, everything to make the area impossible to reach. One afternoon, I asked her straight, "If it's so good, why don't you drink it yourself?" Her face went white. She gripped the counter. "Because some things come at a price," she whispered, "and I've already paid enough." That night, I waited again. When the house was silent, I went out. I crawled through the mud under the lowest part of the fence, ignoring the scrapes on my arms. I dug faster this time, found the bowl, held it up in the moonlight. I drank it all in one long swallow. The taste was strange, metallic, cold. Mom appeared at the edge of the yard, eyes wide with horror. "Lily, no, too late." Within minutes, my stomach burned, my vision blurred. My skin felt like it was on fire from the inside. She dragged me to the car, drove through red lights to the hospital. Doctors refused at first, said it was too dangerous. Mom screamed she would call the police on them. Finally, they gave me something through an IV. I woke up 2 days later, alive, but weak, changed. The police came eventually. Someone had tipped them off, maybe one of the foreign buyers who got scared. Mom confessed everything in front of me. There was no magic in the water. It was a chemical compound her group had developed, something designed to destroy a person's body slowly. It attacked the nervous system, the organs, the muscles, made victims too weak to eat, to move, to live normally, perfect for enemies, rivals, anyone someone wanted quietly ruined. She buried it in rainwater bowls to hide it, let the chemicals settle for a year, then sold it to international clients for insane amounts of money. Dad hadn't died of a heart attack. She'd poisoned him when he found out and threatened to turn her in. She cried when she told me, said she never wanted me to know, said she did it all to keep me safe, to give me a good life. The police took her away. The rest of the group was arrested soon after. Now I'm in a care facility. I work online, writing, editing, whatever pays. I have enough to live on my own terms. I thought about marriage once, but who would want a girl whose mother sold poison disguised as youth? So I stay single. I stay quiet. My heart is scarred, but it's still beating. Mom's in prison. She writes me letters sometimes. I don't open them. I betrayed her trust by digging. She betrayed everything by creating that poison. Was what she did unforgivable? Did I deserve the pain for drinking it? Or was it all just fate? Two broken people destroying each other. What do you think? Is a lifetime in prison enough punishment for someone who sold death in the shape of hope? Let me know in the comments. If this story shook you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more dark, real feeling tales.